Soheil, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us here today at the Lift & Co. Expo.
My pleasure.
Talk to us about Isodiol. You've got a group of different companies. It's kind of an umbrella of companies under the Isodiol name.
Yeah, well, in essence, we're a global leader in CBD, in cannabidiol, products that are primarily derived from hemp and are THC-free. And we have certainly a few different verticals and segments underneath the company. We are a provider of bulk isolate, pharmaceutical grade isolate, as well as a set of finished products that are in many different categories, from tinctures to pain creams to pills, cosmetics, beverages, and all the vast array of cannabidiol products that we see emerging in the marketplace.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. It really shows the, as you say, the vast variety of products and uses of CBD. But you've got one that's an interesting differentiator we were just talking about on the pharma side. Tell us more about that.
Yes, we're really proud to have obtained an API status just recently in the UK, where we have our pharma-grade processing facility for the isolate. That's a key differentiator. An API is an active pharmaceutical ingredient. This is now allowing us to provide basically a real pharma-grade product to partners who are going to be focused on drug development. We can put that to use in many clinical trials. In fact, we have multiple clinical trials underway right now across the globe, really. So we're certainly very proud of that achievement that separates us and allow us to continue focus beyond the nutraceutical category into a more advanced pharmaceutical and drug development path as well.
And I know as well the company's really undergoing quite a bit of international expansion at the moment, especially with the new processing facility in China. What does that? How does that fit into your sort of 5-year plan? And tell us about what that facility will mean for the company.
Yeah, well, I mean, cannabidiol is really exploding globally, so that gives us opportunities both in terms of markets to access, but also on the supply side. So naturally, one of the constraints in growth going forward will be to have really a strong enough supply line in order to create all of the finished products that we need for all of our distribution and retail partners. We are focused in terms of sending multiple centers across the globe that we're going to be processing and extracting and creating isolate. China has given us a great opportunity linked to the acquisition of our pharma-grade facility in the UK. And it's interesting to also note here that China historically has been a country that has had a strategic focus on hemp for many decades and centuries, for that matter. So there's a great base for it there as well. We're pretty excited about having another strong supply source among a number of other ones that we're doing globally. Canada as well, so we are in the process of completing what will be our dealer's license in a facility near Vancouver in Abbotsford.
Well, that's interesting. That's part of sort of the overall plan. Tell us about some near-term catalysts that investors can look forward to.
Well, there's a number of them, again, because we are in different markets. Everywhere legislation is, in general, changing quite favorably in order to allow CBD products to enter the marketplace. So again, we have good distribution that's starting in Europe. South America is a great opportunity as well. We are right now primarily focused in Brazil, but quickly going to other markets as well. We have a product that is already a prescription-based product in Brazil. So there are physicians, doctors that are able to prescribe that product for specific uses. And also coming back here at home in Canada, we are waiting to see where the regulation will go for what's the THC-free cannabidiol-only products underneath the Cannabis Act. There are favorable indications and guidelines from Health Canada that might position these products as in the natural product category, which then will really open up a very wide distribution opportunity for us. And I think people are soon starting to realize that the broader distribution of the THC-free, so non-psychoactive products, might really be a bigger marketplace than the THC-focused category. So if that happens in the near term, which we'll see very soon in the summer going to fall in Canada, we are already in very active conversations with all of the mass retailers in Canada in order to enable them with the cannabidiol products, and that's a very big marketplace for us.
It's an exciting time for sure. Soheil, thank you so much.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you very much.